Guys, just a quick announcement before we get into this video.
69.3% of viewers are not subscribed. What's going on? I know it doesn't mean much to you, but it helps us massively, right?
Yeah, listen, the support, we're overwhelmed by the support, but if we could like and subscribe, that would be very much appreciated. Like Dee said, it means a lot to us.
Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to More Than a Match with myself, Damani, and RH.
Another day, another episode, mate.
Another episode, taking them off again,
Ticking them off. What do people need to do?
You need to subscribe, like, and comment on our posts.
Honestly, we're gonna dive in. We're gonna give you some stats before this video starts. People need to subscribe. We're giving everything, guys. Come on, jump on the journey with us. We're on that train, aren't we?
We're on a train, 100 miles per hour.
And what do people need to do?
Get on it with us.
They need to jump on it. I tell you what, they're at the platform. They can't get on. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Everything's good. Season started, as you know. Yeah, just ticking away. How are you?
Ticking over. I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well. Just cracking on. Just being RH. You know what I mean? Coaching.
Busy.
Podcast. But talking to podcast.
Oh, we've got
people.
Special, haven't we?
People have been asking for it. And what do we do? Some people call us the postmen, don't they?
Yeah, because we deliver.
Because we always deliver. More Than a Match live show. You've been asking for it. We're going to give it you. The 30th of October, we are going to be live at Ashton United, the Crossbar. And we're going to reveal the guests very shortly. So keep an eye on this. But we're doing it.
We're
going to have myself and you. We're going to have a host.
We're going to have
Q&As. Special guests. We're going to have two guests. One very, very special guest. Q&A with us. Come and join the journey. Look out for this. Join the night. Unreal, innit? We're getting good at this, aren't we?
Do you know what? We're trying every angle. We're delivering, like you said, the postman.
People have been asking, haven't they? And just thought, let's create a night. Let's create a More Than a Match night and give everybody in that room a fantastic experience.
Something different for us as well. It'll be an experience.
And it'll be the guests that we're lining up to be in that room and ask. And we're giving the format of the night is, obviously, we're going to film a live podcast, but we want it interactive for our community. We want to have them ask the guest questions or guest questions. So, yeah. Look out for it. Look out for the ticket information. But it's coming on the 30th of October at Ashton United Crossbar. D. So, yeah, we're both good.
Yeah.
We're trying. We're doing it. Talk to us about a few points, okay? So, UEFA have just announced, we're going to dive in now. UEFA have just announced about FIFA and UEFA have announced that there's some games going to be played abroad. Like La Liga games are going to be played abroad. Like, what are your thoughts on, like, again, La Liga... should it be played in Spain for the Spanish fans? Yeah. Or, by branching out, I know the game's trying to go global. I get it. Obviously, merchandise and money, revenue and stuff, they're trying to get it out to the wider audience. But do you think that's the right thing to do? La Liga game playing in the US?
I don't think so, mate. I think, like you said there, the La Liga should be played in Spain for the Spanish fans. Like, that's the home of the La Liga. So if you start branching out, like, people, not being funny, but some people might not want to travel to USA or wherever, Perth or wherever it is. It's a long distance as well. For what? 2 games, 1 game maybe.
Do you feel like other leagues, because they're talking about obviously the Italian league and other leagues jumping on it, let's talk about what happens if that happens in the Premier League.
Yeah.
What do you think the reaction would be to hardcore English fans? Listen, I know the game's a global game and talk about clubs having fan bases all over the world and they travel to games, but what about if you're moving their games to a different country? How do you reckon the fans would react to that? Let's talk about Premier League, like fans in the Premier League reacting to that.
The fans, I don't think it'll go down well with me. Like, you see it in like American sports, like the NFL comes over to England now, like the Tottenham Stadium, it's like, it's good for like people who like the NFL in England because you don't get to see games like that, but like football is just like the Premier League's one of the biggest leagues in the world, if not the biggest league in the world, and it's home to England, isn't it? Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird.
It's a difficult one, isn't it?
What do you think?
Hard. I don't like it, if I'm being honest, because like again, it's homegrown, La Liga, Spain, and if fans want to come over, then that's the experience. Going over to Spain, atmospheres, and no disrespect to fans that are in other countries, they sacrifice so much. They'll come over, they'll embrace the atmosphere, or they'll watch it on TV. They can still be like loyal supporters from a distance, but getting that league and then going into another country, if that was the Premier League, I think that would have a major backlash.
But like you said there, I think it's the whole like experience of the Premier League. Like you come from a different country to experience the game. Like I went to watch a Premier League match. If you go and watch a Premier League match in Australia, it's not quite the same
but that's what pre-season's for.
Exactly.
So pre-season tours, United go to America, they go to China or Korea, or that's what that's for. So to generate the excitement, warm weather climate, go and train, go and play, and then for the fans across the world, they can see them.
Also, it's a money scheme as well, isn't it?
I was going to ask you that. So do you think the reason why they're doing it is on a business point of view?
I think United, they go to Asia a lot because the majority they have a big fan base in Asia, and that generates some stupid amount of income.
But for the La Liga to do that, what do you reckon that's money orientated to do that for a league? Because the league has to be on board with obviously moving their games. So clearly, what are they getting out of that?
It will be money as well then.
So it's purely solely on money, the money side of things.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think so. But again, the fans, the working class fans and the fans that work, 9 to 5s, and people work very hard to go see football games on a Saturday or a midweek, and that's their thing.
And not everyone might be able to afford to go on to them games.
Wow,
you know what I mean?
You're not gonna, are they?
Because you know what the tickets are like now. They're extortion at the minute.
Expensive.
So imagine you got 4 or 5 big games across the world. What would normally be played in Spain, now they've been played in USA.
And even for the players, we talk about the fans, and again the game's nothing without the fans.
Yeah.
Again, but he rapping there. It's nothing without the fans. But even for the players, again, 1 minute they're here, 1 minute they're going all the way over there. If it's Perth, they're travelling up 24 hours on a flight, recovery. You've got there's a lot more
things
to
that plays into it. Like you said there, it could be a disadvantage travelling 24 hours to go and play one game. Do you know what I mean? You got a whole day of travelling, then you got to get up. Time difference when you get back.
The game.
Do you know what I mean? You got another game when you come back in Spain, and you've just been over to Perth. The time difference is stupid, and you've been knackered. You know what I mean? That's why I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one, I thought, when I seen it.
I'm a bit confused by that. Get in the comments, let us know what obviously you guys think in the comments. It'd be very important. Again, community, growing that community. Let us know what you think. Should La Liga, should the Italian Serie A league, or even the Premier League, if that happens in the Premier League, how would you feel about your football club playing their Premier League fixtures in another country? Get in the comments. Moving on.
Yep.
We're on the roll, aren't we?
What about Liverpool's form this season, Raz? What do you think about that?
Why are you smiling? Why are you smiling when you talk about Liverpool?
No, because Liverpool, this season everyone thought, right, they're just going to boss the league because of the signings that they made. They made breaking signings. Isaac, he was a big talk, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Salah, what he does every season.
Yeah.
But it's just, something's not clicking, is it, at the minute?
No, but I think when they're a successful team, again, they'll face, it's a roller coaster, isn't it? So they'll face challenges. I think what's worrying for them, watching their games, is they look shaky as anything, defensively. Usually when you talk about Liverpool, you talk about Van Dijk, he looks strong, but they're so exposed, aren't they? People, they're getting a lot of chances. I watched the Palace game against Liverpool, and the amount of chances that Palace was having was crazy.
Last season, you won't have any of them.
You won't have any of them. And again,
they switched off, didn't they? For the goal. It was from a throw-in. It was from a throw-in. That's how it started. And I was watching Carragher break it down and explain it. And he said, players were just turning the back. And he said, when the ball goes out of play, that's when you have to switch on, because that's the moments that people don't see as an advantage, which is an advantage.
Yeah, 100%. Talking about breaking the game down. Again, we're producing, aren't we? I know we will go on to it, but there's going to be a new show on our channel. The More Than a Match analysis show. It's going to be brought to you by Advantage Sport. We're going to announce that very shortly. We're giving a little bit of a little teaser. We like to, again, we're trying our best, guys, you know what I mean? Like to give you a little bit of a teaser. But we're very excited about that. But they look very, very, very shaky, don't they? Which, again, to be a top side in the Premier League and to win Premier Leagues, you need to be strong. The spine needs to be strong. Midfield, everything needs to come together. You need to score goals. I think, again, it is quite early on. I don't think we should write them off.
They'll be up there though. 100%. I think.
I don't think you should write him off yet. I'll be real honest.
Is there any teams that surprised you from the start?
I think Palace. We just talked about Palace there. Palace look great,
even though they've lost one of the key players.
I think honestly, Palace look fantastic. They've got. I know we'll go on to a little bit in detail about Walton. I think he's a fantastic technical player.
Great player.
I think they're so organised. They've kept Gay. I think that's a massive plus. He's a leader. He's strong defensively. I think overall that looks like a team that's very well drilled. I think the manager's got them very well drilled, but also the fans are right behind him. It's a proper solid network. I really like them. What about yourself? Have you got any teams that have surprised you, or would you agree with the Palace one?
I agree with you. Palace, they look sharp, like you said. Yeah.
No, I think while we're on Liverpool as well, you mentioned about Salah's form. I think when he's produced such good things throughout the season, I think as a main player, everyone looks and questions.
Yeah.
But again, I think we should remember and show a little bit of respect that he's a wonderful footballer. And again, it's just might be a phase at Liverpool, or he's going
through. It's football
and
it happens, doesn't it?
And again, Isaac's come in, and again, a lot of eyes on him, and I'm sure he'll come good as well. There's a lot of people like doubting players' performances, losing Trent.
Yeah,
that's massive also as well.
There's a lot of talk about Frimpong at the minute as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
They said Arnold Slot said that he sees him as a right winger now, doesn't he?
Okay,
which is
interesting.
A bit of a
mad one because he's playing Szoboszlai.
Yeah,
you've said that right. He's been playing him as like a right back inverted
player. What a player he is!
He's brilliant. He's another fantastic player.
But the team, Liverpool, have an amazing team. Everyone can see that. So I think it will click at some point, and then from there it will just.
I don't think we should write him off again. Please get in the comments. Yeah, get in the comments. Let us know. Is this just a little bit of a dip, or is it something? Is it worrying? Or is it worrying? Hey, T-Money, you're hoping it's worrying now, aren't you? Moving on. A very serious topic. I know we're having a laugh and stuff like that, but obviously, tragically lost a Manchester icon. Yeah. Ricky Hatton. I know his funeral is going to be this week. Let's talk about Ricky Hatton and the legacy that he leaves in terms of the nights that he's created for Manchester.
Special person he is, isn't he?
Manchester icon.
Brought people off the seats, brought people from all over.
Amazing. You think about the nights that he's created for Mancunians, and again he's a role model and he's a hero in Manchester. I think while we're on that, I think Manchester should do something for Ricky Hatton in terms of I know there's been a lot of petitions and stuff for a statue or stuff like that, but again for boxing, I've seen a quote that he done. He might not have been the best world champion that the UK has ever produced, but no one's brought 30,000 plus the fan base that he had over to Vegas and stuff like that. So on behalf of More Than a Match, to his family and to his close ones, our condolences, and very, very sad news. But I think it was very important for us to highlight again, us being from Manchester, us being a sports podcast. I think it's very important that to acknowledge someone who's had a fantastic input on Manchester and the whole of the UK and the world. So big shout out to that. Golf.
Yeah.
Again, we're More Than a Match, aren't we? So we've got to dive into different.
I've just recently got into golf. Really, to be fair, I'm loving it at the minute.
Hey, you're flying. You're gonna tell them that you're having lessons?
No, I didn't tell them that.
Hey, go on, tell them how's it going.
I had one lesson.
One and done, is it?
Yeah, one and done.
One and done.
Nah, it's good, man. I'm enjoying it. I watched the Ryder Cup as well.
Ryder Cup, yeah. I watched. I'm not going to claim that I watched all of it because I didn't. But what was your thoughts on the Ryder Cup?
Yeah, it's obviously for me. I'm just getting into golf, innit? So it's just some of the shots that they hit. It's like, what the hell? How you thought of doing that, or why have you done that? Yeah. But the thing about golf is you have to be so consistent. That's why it's so hard.
Consistency is key. Yeah.
So hard. But the Ryder Cup was quality.
You know what I found fascinating with golf? It's a bit like boxing. It's just you, innit?
Yeah.
So like a team, you rely on football, for example. You rely on different.
You and your caddy.
Yeah. You and your caddy. But like in football, you rely on your teammates. Make a mistake, someone might pull you out of it. With golf, one shot,
and you're always taking a shot from a standstill.
Yeah.
So your shot, what you hit, leads to the next shot, but that means something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so wherever you place it, it's
like
distances,
that,
this, that. You have to think about the wind, like how far can I hit this club? Oh, it's
interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It is interesting. I like golf. But while we're on the Ryder Cup stuff, I seen got a bit feisty, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
I seen two things. Reason why it got feisty. I seen when Justin Rose was about to putt, I'm not even going to pronounce the American player's name. Someone's caddy's tried to walk in front of his ball and he snapped on it as if to say, get away. That was very interesting. And again, the putt was fantastic. He put him in, and when he was walking down to the next, he was at it. One of the two players at it. What was that about?
I've seen like quite a lot of stuff on social media. Like the Americans were like, "Oh, we don't condone this," and like, "I don't think it's right." But then there's some people like, "Oh, we need a bit of this in golf." Like this
bit of passion, bit of desire.
Like, it shows that they care. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think in that moment, like, it's courtesy though,
it's like sportsmanship.
Sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Don't walk over the lie or like in his eye line and stuff. Great putt, but like going back and forth. The player, even though it was a caddy, both players were going at it, weren't they? And everyone was getting involved.
Like, that's your teammate, innit? Like your caddy's like your boy, innit? So it's like, because
in the Ryder Cup, obviously it's Europe versus USA, but he was playing with, was it Tommy Fleetwood? He was at it as well, wasn't he? Because he's playing together. They play in twos, don't they?
No, they're playing 2s and 4s, I think it is, yeah.
Okay, so they was going back at it. That was quite interesting. What I didn't like though, which I'll go on to it, is when the families at the end, where the families are walking. I think someone ended up throwing something at, was it McIlroy's wife or partner? Like, wow, like throwing bottles and stuff like that. That's,
you don't
there's a line, there's a line with that. But the really
celebrations after. Did you see when they was atting Donald Trump?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
There's a big video saying, "Oh, Donald Trump this, Donald Trump."
No way. He went though, didn't he?
Yeah,
showing his face. He's a big fan of golf, isn't he?
He went to open the one in Scotland, didn't he?
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah. He hit. It was like the first. I don't know. There's quite a few celebrities that have been there now. Like Justin Bieber was there recently.
No way.
So
they're all getting into it, aren't they? Jumping on the bandwagon. No, it's good though. I like golf, I must admit, it's good. Back to football. We've mentioned Liverpool, Arsenal. What are your thoughts on Arsenal under Arteta? And again, we've just highlighted a bit of a hiccup with Liverpool. Is this their year where they go and win the Premier League?
Do you know what? Yeah, Arsenal's a funny one. Like, they've had chances in the past where you thought, right, this is Arsenal's league now, and then it just something happens. Like, it's a blip.
It's a fall off after Christmas, isn't it?
I don't know why though, because Arsenal, and you know what, Arsenal are an attacking team. They're like fun to watch, but obviously like they've lost key players now. Odegaard, he's out.
He's out. Yeah.
So like, I don't know.
Arsenal every year there seems to be a little bit of a tail off, but this year they look really good, don't they? They look really good.
Solid.
I think the squad depth that he's got at the moment, like, is very, very good as well. Like, he's making, if you watch him break down, got something in my throat there. If they break down their game, they've got a lot of like the squad depth. He's making a lot more changes in it. Like, sometimes he's making changes at half time and stuff like that, and he's changing his system.
But the substitutes that he brings on, like, you've seen Martinelli come off the bench a couple of times now, and he's putting the ball in the back of that. Impact players. Do you know what I mean? I think it's important for a team to have like players that come off the bench and make an impact, because that might win you four important games 100%. Of the season, and they can be the games that win you the league.
And again, like, you look at all the successful team over the years. Man United done it for years, where the squad depth, having 4 strikers, a rotation. Man City have done it. Pep's squad's been amazing. He's rotated. I think Arsenal, again, they fall into that category, don't they? I think it's quite exciting.
They have a
for
very good chance this season now if they carry on and keep going the way they are.
Again, this is going to sound like, I don't want to barnish what they're doing. He's doing a fantastic job, but if he doesn't win the Premier League this season, where do you think it leaves Arteta at Arsenal? Because again, it'll be the nearly man, won't it?
Like I said before, like, he's had it nearly, like you just said there, he's nearly done it. You can't go again and say I've nearly done it again. Like, it has to be a point.
How many years do you go?
What do you think?
I don't know, it's difficult. He's got, again, it's a results driven business, in it, and for Arsenal fans, again, like, they're probably really happy with like what they're doing and how it's going.
But nearly isn't enough, is it?
It's a results driven business. If they fall off after Christmas and finish second again, it's like, what, 3 or 4 seasons they finish second? It's like, come on, what's going to take us to that next level? But again, like, he's coming from City. He's been allowed the time. He's allowed the time to build. I think
he's done like exceptional since he's come into Arsenal, to be fair, and what he's achieved. And I think that, like you said, it's gonna click at some point.
He's very annoying for opposition fans as well. I think he's very, like, again, I love that sort of passion and that energy that he gives on the side. But for sometimes on the side, if you're like, again, us being like United fans or whatever, when United play him, it's like we relax him.
Yeah, what do you think? Do you think he's got that off Pep though? for being.
But Pep's calmed down, hasn't he?
Yeah, Pep's calmed down, but
he's
carried that over.
Yeah, definitely. He would learn and grow and learn from it. Pep's, again, you talk about Pep's like backroom team. How many managers? Chelsea manager, he's done exactly the same. He breeds them, doesn't he? So they've obviously learned off him.
Do you think that's a weird feeling that when Pep plays Arsenal and he looks at him, he's like kind of like an apprentice, not an apprentice, but like
he's not no more. But I get it.
Do you know what I mean?
I get it. But the apprentice is trying to be the master now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So imagine like Arsenal beat City, he's like, yeah, I've done you. You know what I mean? I've done you.
But I think that's good though. I think that's nice, isn't it? Like, because even for them, like, what I get over on each other, you know what I mean? It's like, he left me, I'm going to show him, and he's like, well, I've left here to go on my own, you know what I mean? It's just natural, isn't it? But
that winning feeling.
Yeah, that winning feeling. Talk about like styles and philosophy while we're on Pep. Do you feel like, I'm going on to Man City in overall in general, do you feel like the Premier League, like, a lot of teams are changing the style of play now? Because again, like,
you see a lot of, like, it's weird to be fair, because like back in the day you used to see a lot of long ball and stuff, and like even now you see them long throw-ins. Yeah, like it's mad,
bringing them out, aren't they? Brought with the lap in it.
Like last season you didn't hardly see any long throws, but now it's like flick-ons in the net. A lot of teams are doing that. Finger was the master at it, Sean Dyche. Yeah, long ball. He never changed his style, and he got results, didn't he?
I think teams are starting to mix the play up now. That expansive football, but sometimes if it needs to be mixed up, I think they're finding that blend. But a lot of teams now, like Arsenal do it, Liverpool, everyone's getting the long throw in and using it as a set piece.
The kick-off. Kick-offs.
Newcastle.
We do it.
Oh my God.
We just kick it straight into the...
It's a mad one, that. Which one's your favourite? While we talk about this one, I don't know whether you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, get on YouTube and research it. The Newcastle one, that one's like a little clip into the corner flag. I've seen the Brentford one where it scoops like a scooper and
then it blasts it up. Do you know what?
It's a belter, isn't it?
I think the Newcastle one's the best because it's like gives you time to get up. But that Brentford one, you can just put it back on you. So if everyone's pushing up and he does a good header, everyone he's in.
Yeah, but I think it's again like traditionally the kickoffs back to the midfielder, into the right back or into centre, and then you obviously the opposition are squeezing up the play. With that one, it asks questions, doesn't it? Yeah. So that long ball, like you said, squeezes up. The one in the air I quite like because, like, as soon as he scoops it and hits it, the strike is going. Yeah. So it's like then you can squeeze up and pick that second ball up.
Obviously, we spoke about styles of play and stuff like that. What do you think about England now then? Because some of the call-ups, like some people are not happy, some are happy. What's your point on call-ups?
What do you mean in terms of the player, the personnels? The big one for me who's missed out is Adam Wharton. Obviously, I've mentioned it already in today's show. For me, how is he not getting in that squad? He's been probably the best player in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Like,
in
him
the
on the ball.
Park, yes.
Yeah, in the middle of the park. But again, the way he's running games, like, Jack Grealish come out and said, you're about to give me that man of the match award. He needs to go to Adam Wharton. He's been the best player on the pitch.
He's on the position.
Best player on the pitch. Why do I keep saying best player
on the pitch? Then,
he's
on the pitch.
He won't be because he's not got an England squad. But he was.
Yeah.
Jack Grealish to come out and say that about an opposition player, he was. Like the way he was running that game, and every time I see him,
he's just so composed, isn't he?
Calm, composed. Like again, I know we're gonna go up.
But he also breaks up play, which I like. Can do both sides.
Yeah, but
can pass it.
Again, breaking it down is awareness to assess danger and play and put out fires and stuff like that. But again, the composure, like you've just mentioned there, D, on the ball, and the selection of passes, pass appreciation. His first thought is to get it forward. Yeah. Like you watch holding midfielders, and sometimes they're too safe, playing sideways, backwards. His half turn, bam, scans his shoulders really well,
gets it to the forward players,
but then he pushes up, he joins in with play. Adam Wharton's a massive one for me that's been missed out. That I would think he should be in that. And again, the argument to that is, I know what you're going to ask me now about Jordan Henderson. Okay, I know what he's like. Again, like you brought him into the squad, so then Adam Wharton's sacrificed because of him. Yeah. But then the dynamics of the squad, you do need leaders in there. And
he's been a key role there.
And he's been there. And sometimes it's not about, and again, I might get a little bit of stick for this, it's not about, his best player in the world. But even for Brentford this season, he has actually done a very good job. He's been a very good signing for Brentford. He has. But is that justifying him being in the England squad? He's there for his leadership qualities. He's not there for, and this is no disrespect, he's not there to be Adam Wharton. He's there to be around the lads. But it's
basically like,
and you need that in the squad.
But I don't know why you wouldn't call Adam Wharton up. Like you said there, you got Jordan Henderson. He might just be all right to let Adam Wharton play, sit on the bench, give him tactics, do blah blah blah, do what you want. But he's the younger generation now, so he's coming up. So
I think sacrificing him is a worry, and something that's shocked a few people, or shocked a lot of people, especially like his performances and what Adam Wharton's done. But I think in a squad, you know football, you need leaders around the squad. You need a dressing room, and
but you don't have to be a leader on the pitch. You can be a leader off the pitch.
But that's why he's got him in, though, hasn't he? Because he's got him in because he's that connection. Henderson is that connection between the manager and the players. He's that one that'll piece things together. That's probably his role in England now. He'll probably go on to doing a coaching role. Yeah. That's his role. But for him to be for Wharton to be sacrificed for that, I'm all for it. He shouldn't be sacrificed for that. I would have Adam Wharton over Jordan Henderson. Yeah. Simple as that. But again, for people, there's a method behind the madness. You know what I mean?
I don't really agree with it, but
well, come on, let's have it out then. This is what we're on the podcast for, mate. Let's have it out.
Phil Foden, Bellingham.
Is he injured, Bellingham?
I think he is injured. Or he's
coming back for one? Yeah. So then that's the answer.
Phil
Foden, difficult with Foden.
He's a weird one, Foden.
Weird one. He just lights it up against United, and then it just seems to like go a little bit quiet. But again, he's a fantastic footballer, and he's been a great footballer for England and for City. But again, it's up to Phil Foden now to go the other way and go, right, I've missed out here, and let me put the work in, let me put the performances to get back in there. I think it's healthy to have that sort of stuff for the players.
Because then no one's expecting
comfortable
to be there.
No one's comfortable.
You have to perform to be in a team.
Correct.
Yeah, which is the way it should be.
But on the flip side to that, like we've already discussed, sometimes it's not about your performances. So it's hard. This is football. Yeah. This is the mad world of football and stuff like that. So let's Marcus Rashford. Let's talk about Marcus first of all.
Actually, sorry, we missed one.
Go on.
Nico O'Reilly's first.
My mate.
Yeah, Nico. I seen something on Talk Sport where he's giving you up the RH.
You and I have actually got a friend in common. So a guy called RH, who is an elite football coach up in Manchester. I know that you've worked privately with him, and I was chatting to him this morning, and he wanted me to pass on a little message for you, and he wanted to say that he's absolutely buzzing. He used the word buzzing because we're all Manx, he said that he's buzzing for you and that you and your family really deserve this. How nice is it to know that you've got so many people like RH backing you?
Yeah, no, I really appreciate it. Obviously, I worked with him quite a lot. He's helped me out, so thank you.
And you've got to say up the RH because that's his famous catchphrase.
Up the RH.
Try to explain to the viewers a bit about
that. If we can, we'll attach the clip. Basically,
congrats to him, by the way.
Massive congratulations to Nico and his family. He's broke into the Manchester City side. He's done an amazing job in a more left-sided, left-back sort of role. Done an amazingly well, and he's took his opportunity. In football, get your opportunities. You got to take them, and he has done. And I'm so happy for him and so happy for his family. Like I said, he deserves it. But the backstory to that day is I know a reporter for TalkSport, and she got in touch with me. She just put a little bit of a random one at the England camp, just about to interview Nico O'Reilly. Am I right in saying that you work with him? So I said, work with him. Angelina Kelly, she's called, the reporter.
Class by her, though, by the way.
Amazing. Got in touch. She's a fantastic person, very talented at what she does. Got in touch and asked that. Big shout out to Ange for that. And just said I might include it in my piece, and I just said, well, if you do, just wish him the very best of luck. He really deserves it, and I'm really happy for him and his family. So that's
give it
for me.
Up the RH, like that.
And right at the end of it, he gives it up the RH, didn't he? Yeah. If we can put that clip, we'll put that clip. I know I went around the houses a little bit then, but I had to give you a little bit of context. Yeah. And England International, one of my clients saying up the RH, we'll put that in there. Thanks for coming.
Back to Marcus Rashford then.
Back to Marcus Rashford. Yeah.
How do you think his start to Barca was compared to him?
I think it was a difficult one. I think he had to be patient. I think everyone, when he made the move, thought he would go there and he would get in the team and stuff like that. I think he's had to bide his time, show his quality when he's come on off the bench. I think now, obviously, Champions League, La Liga, he's Champions League goals, 2 goals against Newcastle.
I think he's settling in now,
comfortable, got man of the match, and repeatedly putting fantastic performances.
It's tough as a player though, because there's so many eyes on him as well. So he's expected to go there and just light up straight away, which is not the case, is it? It's harder to do. It's very hard to do because you've got all these thoughts in your head. Like obviously he's Marcus, but people know how good he is, and he might be thinking, adding loads more pressure to himself, saying, right, when I go away, I've got to light up. And that could play a part, can't it?
I think so, yeah. I think, again, but it goes down to confidence. I think, we'll go on to it with the confidence side of things, but I think Marcus, confident-wise, could, he's got the ability to do anything. Yeah. He's fantastic. But, like, again, for whatever reason, he's moved there on loan, but you can't, yourself, you can't go into a dressing room and demand to play or expect to play. So I think,
especially a new team,
him coming, and especially Barcelona, like you're coming into an environment, you've got to prove your worth. I think Marcus has proved his worth now, and long may it continue. It's great to see back in the England fold as well, which is great, and he's just got to keep rolling.
He's done well, to be fair, when he's come on for England or started, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done well, but he's got to keep that going, hasn't he? Yeah, he has. He's really got to keep it going. But yeah, should we talk about Man United? Because United. I know, again, we want to talk about everything. We're more than a match, a load of sports, but let's talk about United.
Sunderland.
United versus Sunderland.
Yeah. How? Okay. Do you think that was promising?
Again, like, promising, no disrespect to Sunderland, it's an improvement, innit? I think
it's nice to win.
Big shout out to the goalkeeper. Yeah. I think it was long overdue that he come into the squad. I think, the managers tried to, bed him in nicely. He's probably protected him a little bit. Probably looked at Sunderland and thought maybe that's the right game for him. Fantastic performance. Really, like, dominant, demanding, confident. Like, again, when crosses are coming through him, like,
he's giving info to the back line.
Really good. Never shut up throughout the game. Like, set the demands for his team.
But I think that helps the back line, though.
Confidence,
they look and think, you're like, I can relax now. I can relax a bit.
Yeah, he's even off, like, set pieces and stuff. Like, he's coming out, he's punching anything in sight, he's moving people out the way. Like, we always talk about it like that, dominance. Presence. You want your keeper and to basically get bully people. Get out of the way, that's my ball.
No one wants to go up for a 50-50 with a keeper.
No,
because you're getting a fist in your face or something's going to happen.
You're in the A&E, aren't you, after it? Yeah. But, like, again, that's what you want from your goalkeeper. And even, like, you look at the way, again, Bayern Deer, when it comes back to him, everything's like first time, and it's like, hook, just get the ball away from me. But with him, he's drawing people in. He's calm, he's composed. I was really impressed with him. But the game overall, great to get the win and stuff like that. Some really good positives. But I think we've still got a long way to go. Like, let's talk about the manager, the system. Let's talk about the system. He's not moving away from it. No. He's been very stubborn with it. Like, what are your thoughts on the system?
I think, do you know what? Yeah, he's made it clear now, and that's his philosophy, and he's not budging no matter what. So, like, credit to him, because he can easily have said, you know what, I'll go to back four, or I'll do this, or I'll do that. But he's so, like, locked in on this. He wants to get this right. So I don't know. I would rather see a back four. Personally.
I've got two sides to this. I'm fine if he wants to go with that, and that's his formation. Again, he's at Sporting, and they know what formation he plays and stuff like that. I'm fine with that, but you've got to adapt. I've said it. Yeah. Many a times, loads of times. Within a game, you have to adapt. So if you want to start with that formation and you're getting overrun in midfield, or they're isolating a certain side, you've got to be able to adapt. So if he has to change that formation and personnel into a 4-3-3 or wherever, he has to do it. At the moment, he's not. He's sort of just sitting with it and going, right, yeah, whatever. That's fine if you want to start with it and that's what you play with. But during the game, you're a high-level coach, you're a high-level manager. Adapt to the situations. We've seen it against Chelsea. Their manager, I know it was a sending off, their manager's changing the systems, making 3 or 4 substitutions to change the shape. That's what you've got to do. Yeah. And Arteta and Pep, they're changing. Best managers in the world, they're changing it. They're adapting. So with that one, on that side of things, the other side of it is the substitutions for me are very baffling. Like,
centre back.
Yeah, like, I don't get that. That's your spine. Yeah. So again, I'm not referring back to other managers, but when do you ever see Pep taking, his centre half off, or Arteta? And I'm not saying you have to do what they're doing. He's his own manager. He has his own ideas and his own philosophy, but it could cost United quite a lot, that, in terms of, like, even when they're chasing the game. Like, for me, like, again, having that, in-depth sort of knowledge, like, put attacking players on, put wingers on.
Centre back up front.
Bring in a centre half. Like, we don't need to change. And I think for fans, again, I know I keep saying it. Get in the comments and let us know what your thoughts are on that, in terms of the substitutions, in terms of his style, his philosophy. You know, do you like him playing that formation? Do you think he should adapt? What do you think about bringing Harry Maguire on, for example, you know, at the last 15 minutes a game when you're trying to chase a game? What are your thoughts? Get in the comments with that. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, if you're chasing the game, you got attacking players on the bench. So why are you going to bring a centre back on or someone? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Like, it might make it works maybe twice. Yeah. Maybe once it works, you think, oh, I can do it again. But sometimes it's not the option, is it? Just bring the attackers on.
I agree. Totally agree. And also the formation. If you look at United's formation in a 4-3-3 with the players that they have in their squad, wow, what a like an attacking three, what a midfield. And again, I know we've spoke about it before. Like Cobby's not really getting a sniff, is he? So again, if we go into detail on that, like if you're going to play a 2, like and you're playing Casemiro and stuff like that, I feel like you could play in that role. He could dictate. 100%. He could dictate. We talk about Adam Wharton, and I know we'll keep going back to him. Again, he's just dictating games through his technical ability as well as his intelligence. Yeah. Could Kobbie Mainoo not do that for Manchester United?
I think he could.
Again, get in the comments.
We're
being interactive, aren't we, with our subscribers? How many comments are we going to get, D? 1. Thanks for coming.
And it'll be us.
D, it's RH. What do you think? So yeah, interesting.
Yeah, it's mad. You could talk about United all day. Do you know what I mean? It's difficult. It's a forever going topic.
I want to, before we move on from Manchester United, Sesko, I want to ask you a question with this, and I think it'd be very insightful for the viewers as well. Scored 2 in 2.
Yeah.
How much, as a striker or as a player, is confidence play a part? Because he looks a totally different player having scored them goals than what he was when he first come in. Mm-hmm. He's probably chasing them goals and stuff like that. Explain how massive is confidence to a football player?
I think no matter where you are on the pitch, confidence is massive. Like, especially for a striker, your role on the pitch is to score. So if you don't score, you don't feel like you're bringing anything to the team. Whereas like the strikers, what did do that, like Firmino, he didn't have to score because he would bring people into play, and he was he was known for doing that, like a false linking play. But like an out-and-out striker, like if you don't score, then it's like it gets to you so much because you try and score, so like you're trying to do it so much, like in your head,
wrong decisions, then, don't you?
So then you might shoot when you think I can't shoot. Do you know what I mean? Because you want that goal so bad. But when you get that first goal, it just leads. Like next game, you're like, right, I've got one on the sheet. Now let's go and get another one. You
can see it though, can't you? Because even like his hold up play and like bringing players in and stuff, and long may that continue. Is he the right man?
We'll
find out. But again, me saying that is not probably what he needs. No. He needs people to. He's 2 in 2. Back him, keep him going, keep the momentum going.
Like look at Højlund at United. Everyone was obviously he's not the man he's slating in, but look at him now.
That's a great topic, by the way.
Look at him now. He's flying.
Great confidence. Topic. So do you reckon the Højlund go into another setting, having that confidence has excelled him?
Do you know what? Like it's a whole refresh. So you go to somewhere else, The fans know of you, but they don't know what to expect of you. Yeah. They're just seeing what Højlund was at United. Yeah. And for him to score what he's
scoring goals,
like,
confidence.
That for him will be massive. Like, I can do it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because he's probably doubting himself when he's at United, thinking, like, you think of all sorts when you're a striker, you don't score, like, I'm a this, I'm a that. Like, can I do it?
Self-doubt.
Yeah. And you have to remember, he's only young.
He is very young.
He's very young. I think people misjudge how young he is. Yeah. So
putting that pressure on a young striker, and again, before he come, he wasn't like proven.
No.
So again, like
he's a bit of an unknown. But like him going to Napoli now and he's doing what he's doing, I'm happy for him because I think he deserves it. He does, because he works so hard. Yeah. Like, that's one thing you can say about Højlund. Like, he might miss the target, he might not get many shots off, but he will graft. Yeah, puts a shift in for the team. Does it out with Kevin De Bruyne putting it in areas and stuff like that? Of course it does. Hey, but no, fair play to him. Long may it continue. While we're on that, I feel like I've said while we're on that about 500 times. Probably have. Is he a bit of a thing like with United, like players when they leave United? It seems to like. Because you've got Højlund, you've got Sancho when he went to Dortmund, you've got Marcus Rashford, like do you Antony, Scott McTominay, Ballon d'Or nominee. Like again, do you feel there's a bit of a stigma around
Manchester United and the way that they're developing players. And
I don't think it's a stigma. I just think like that new environment, that fresh start. I think that's the key. Like it's a fresh slate for everyone. Like it's a confidence booster. Right, they want me now. So going to a different team, they want you. So you feel like, right, I want to do good for this team. I don't think it's like, because they're at United, they can't do this, can't do that. It's just like a confidence boost within the self. I think it's like, I don't know. That's what I personally agree with.
The reason why I say that is because it's very dominant and it does happen, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I think like that's just been a thing about United. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? If you look at other teams, I bet there's loads of players that come from other teams. So
the massive like.
But obviously United's one of the biggest clubs in the world, and everyone looks at United and said, "Oh, he's gone there, he's done that, he's done this."
100%.
I don't agree. I think it's fresh start, new faces, new environment. Get to work, and you do well.
Cream always rises to the top, mate. Doesn't it? Quick fire questions. Give me some quick fire questions before we finish this episode.
Who could be sacked first, Slot or Amorim?
Oh my God! Producer Lou's after a nibble here, isn't it? Hey, he's after a nibble. It's obviously going to be Ruben, isn't it? That's a mad one. Everyone's going mad. Everyone's going mad in the comments here. What do you think? Please don't say Slot.
I reckon it could be Slot. I reckon. This Ruben's outlasted a lot of things, you know.
Oh wow! Okay, got a bit of an insider, have you?
Ineos. No joking.
I love it. Best midfielder in the Prem.
I think we've already mentioned him, innit?
Adam Wharton.
Right now, Adam Wharton. He's a player.
Special player, isn't he?
Yeah. Isaac or Etitike.
Oh, you could be.
Well, what is he?
He's been scoring that. It's Etitike, whatever he's called.
Etitike.
Yeah, he's been scoring a few goals.
He looks like a very good player as well.
Yeah.
Like, technically, he's a joke.
He's been scoring a few goals, but I think who would I want in my team? Probably Isaac.
Yeah.
Isaac in my team. Isaac, whatever he's called. I would
From what you've seen of him at Newcastle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On current form, I'll go for the other lad.
Etitike.
Yeah. Etitike.
Overall game.
Yeah. Overall game.
I think I agree with that.
I think, again, the potential and what he showed for Newcastle long term, fantastic, complete. Obviously, say the name for me.
Etitike.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks good, but I think
he'll grow.
Yeah. I think he will. Another quick fire question. Who wins the rematch between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn? Oh, just throwing a little curveball in there. You know what I mean?
Eubank
again.
I reckon Eubank again. Yeah. What about you?
I think Eubank. Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know it was tight?
It's hard. It's difficult because again, I think Conor Benn. And listen, I'm no boxing expert.
I think he's good.
Yeah, he's a very talented fighter, but he fought with so much emotion. Yeah. He wanted to take his head off. Yeah, just like if he just relaxes and boxes. But who knows? Let us know in the comments on them quick fire questions. Who gets sacked first, Slot or Ruben Amorim?
Best midfielder in the Prem.
And who's the best striker? Isaac and what's his name?
Etitike.
I can't even say the words. But yeah. Brilliant, really good. Another fantastic episode. We enjoy these ones, don't we, me and you? Different dynamic, lots of laughs, lots of fantastic, relevant topics. And it's been a fantastic show. What do people need to do?
You need to like, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps us.
Helps us massively. Very much appreciated as well. We're trying to give you guys everything with the content, with the guests, with us. We're trying everything that we can. And while we're on that, to finish the video, live show.
Yep.
Live show. You've asked for it. The postmen are going to give it you 30th of October. The guest will be announced very shortly. It's at Ashton United Crossbar. The tickets and everything will be on sale when we announce it. Look out for it on social media. Look out for it on YouTube. But we're doing it. You've asked for it. Exciting. We're going first live show for More Than a Match. Let's do it.
It's been a
pleasure. Subscribe. D-Money. Pleasure as always. More Than a Match.